I'm refilming this intro because I'm not doing what I originally said I was going to do, which was working on made to order prep, because I was like, oh, this is what I need to work on because that's what has to be done first. And then I was like, no, like what if I just work on what I want to work on? Yesterday was such a productive day, and I worked right up until bedtime, got so much done, and got an entire vlog edited on top of it. And today I got the brain fog. I'm low energy. I mean, I've got my Zoa now. And once the Advil kicks in, this mild headache will go away. But yeah, I thought I would work on made to order stuff because the timeline of events is I want to release the made to order embroidery stuff before my summer shop update, which is kind of a small one. And when I say made to order, that does not include the cat and dog DTF t-shirts I've been working on. That is part of this summer update, even though that is technically also a made to order item. I know it's confusing. That's why I'm trying to like restate everything. But the re-release of old embroidery designs on new colors, that is what I want to release first. I don't want it lumped with another shop update because I'm scared it's going to be too much work at once. But also if there's anything wrong on the back end of how this is all set up, I would rather deal with that when there are fewer orders coming in instead of a big influx. And I'm so close to being done that. I need to deal with the zips, including like making the info sheet, product photos, put everything into my spreadsheet and make the listings. And then I need to add all my materials to the materials manager app that I'm using in Shopify, and then assign those materials to the different variants, which will take actually quite a long time. So that's what I was gonna do, but I'm like, you know what? No. I'll work on it on the weekend maybe and see where I get. I feel like for sure though, I can have it all done within a week. And so let's just set that as a tentative goal, is I'll finish it all off within a week. Definitely subscribe to my email newsletter if you want notifications for when that drops, because that's probably the most reliable way to get notified. I'm just trying to chill out with like deadlines on shop stuff because it's always stressful, and then stuff always takes longer than I think it's going to, and then I end up scrambling and all my art stuff gets tossed aside while I'm dealing with the shop, because there's all the prep leading up to it, and then there's the actual shop update packing all the orders and the aftermath. And so I always end up with this big stretch of time where I'm not creating anything. And I could minimize that if I just chill out on the prep part. Like, the prep's gonna take however long it takes, and then the stuff's ready when it's ready. I'm not gonna commit. Like last year I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a Halloween update in August, and I was designing the sketchbook in January. Like, I was really on the ball, but there was obviously shop stuff before the Halloween update that I had to focus on as well, and so a lot of stuff just gets pushed off till last minute anyway, and then I'm left scrambling. I guess I'm just tired of the rat race of jumping from one shop update to the next, and I'm just gonna chill out. Just keep it more casual, at least for now. So the made to order stuff will be up when it's up. Everything else I'm releasing will be up when it's up. Now I still want to do some kind of shop prep stuff today, but I first want to start with a bit of drawing in my sketchbook. So the art idea, Gazebo cats. And so this started from me going on my daily walks around the pond, and I saw someone's yard, because you can see right into everyone's yards. I saw someone's yard with a gorgeous wooden gazebo, a hexagonal one, you know, round, not like a rectangular one. And it was all wood color, nothing painted, no metal roof, nothing like that. And I was like, this is what I want for one corner of the yard, because I've been so stuck on what to do with the yard. I know we want to line the edges with brick because of the chain link fence. It's really annoying trimming the grass there, and the weed whacker string always gets eaten up by the fence. So we know we want that, and so I can plant plants along the edges. And we want to have a tree in one corner, but the other corner could have the gazebo. So I've been really looking at this gazebo every time I pass it now. And I'm like, I want that for my yard. I'm going to copy you. And I thought it'd be so cute to do an illustration where there's a gazebo and there's a bunch of kitties in and around and on top of the gazebo. Like, there's a little hammock in the gazebo, and there's a kitty on the roof. There's a kitty scratching the post. There's a kitty sleeping on the chair inside the gazebo. A kitty walking up to the gazebo. One's having a snack. One's sniffing some flowers, stuff like that. And this is not what the final placement of all the cats is going to look like. I couldn't move them around because I was working in pen. So this is just a rough idea
of what it could look like. And I'm just so excited about this idea. So yeah, I did the rough pen sketch. And then I was trying to figure out the color scheme because my default thought is obviously natural colors, like the orangey color of this gazebo I was looking at, and just the color of greenery. And honestly, I think that is the winning combo. I did try a second color scheme where it was pinks and purples, just trying to make it a little more interesting. But I was like, no, for this one, actually, I just want it natural colors. And I'll try to color it similar to Forest Cuddles and Shady Shamrocks. Just my recent illustrations kind of use those techniques I've learned and apply it to this illustration. So the next step is going to be drawing it out digitally on my iPad because there's going to be a lot of detail. I've actually started it, but you'll have to wait till the next vlog to see that progress. But yeah, this will be my next Copic and I almost said Copic and marker. Copic and pencil illustration. But I didn't get too far with this initial planning because then thinking about the gazebo was making me think about other house stuff. And I was like, oh, I've been meaning to order some stuff for the dining room. So let me go research that right now because I'd given myself permission to not do shop prep. So I was like, okay, I'm finally going to look into the stuff I've been meaning to look into. Not every day has to be about work and productivity. This was more of a chill, low energy day. So yes, this is how far I got in the sketchbook.
Okay, I've been researching stuff for the house because that's one thing that's been neglected is getting the house together, decorating, what have you. I want to paint a good chunk of the main floor, ideally all of it, but we might need to hire a professional because the ceiling's so high in the living room. And I don't want to have to take down all the curtains and stuff. So like maybe for now the living room stays the grayish color it is. It's annoying because I can tell that they repainted before we bought the house because there are a couple areas where you can see the old paint color underneath and it was a nice beige color and they painted it gray. At least it's a light gray and it's a warm gray, kind of a grayish. So I want to repaint a lot of the main floor a very, very light beige, kind of off-whitey color. For sure the dining room area, and that area is just so dark. It needs to be brightened up. And one thing that's really dark is our table and chair set. It's like a very, very dark wood. I wish I could just snap my fingers and make it lighter, but I'm not going to do that. And it's very nice solid wood set, so I don't want to replace it. But I was thinking maybe like put a tablecloth on it and then a vinyl cover, but a frosted one because I don't want like a sticky tabletop. But also hem the tablecloth and sew the corners so that it like hugs the edge of the table and then it doesn't go any further than the thickness of the table. Like I don't like a dangling tablecloth. I would sew it to be fitted to the table like a fitted sheet and then the cover. And one thing that's been bugging me since we moved in is the light fixtures up there. They're like a chrome mirror light fixture and they take these little halogen bulbs that just drive me nuts, and I just want something brighter. Like my first thought is replace the main light fixture in there and then see how bright it is and then look into some additional lighting I could add to brighten it up even further. I found some light fixtures I really, really like and I ended up purchasing them. There's 3 different styles. They're all like the same line of light but 3 different styles. Like one's a chandelier, 3 of them are going to be pendants and 2 are flush mounts. But a couple of those styles are out of stock for now, so I'm probably not going to get them for a while. But the flush mount ones are in stock now, so I don't know if they'll ship right away or not. But let me show them to you. Look at this. Oh my gosh. The organic feel, the vininess, the leaves, the wood. Oh my gosh. So this is the flush mount version. I got 2 of those. One to go on the main floor at the base of the staircase. There's a light fixture up there. And then one to go at the front door because there's that same light fixture at the front. It's tempting to get a couple more because there's a light fixture between the 2 that's very plain looking, but at the same time that's fine. I don't mind it. Then also it's tempting to replace the one at the top of the basement stairs because you can see that from the main floor. But I figure let's just get 2 for now, see how I like them, and then I can decide if I want 1 or 2 more or 0 more. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for something else in the stairwell. I don't know. So then there's the pendant version, and I figured get 3 of these to go above the island in the kitchen. And then chandelier version for above the dining room table. Oh. Ooh. And it's got 6 bulbs, so it should be decently bright. And what's nice about the pendant version is that the kitchen, I have like a love-hate relationship with it. I like the cabinet color, but then everything is silver in there. Yet with the living room, I have a bunch of gold. And so with the kitchen, it's like, I don't want silver light fixtures, but if I did gold, it might look silly. Part of me would still love to have a gold faucet, gold hardware on the cabinets, but I just don't know if it's going to look weird. And one big complication is that the countertop, which is not granite, quartz. It's a gray quartz, and it's got these little silver shiny flecks throughout it. So even if we changed all the hardware to be gold, it would maybe still look weird with the countertops. And of course the appliances are silver, but it's like a rushed silver. Anyway, so point being, I don't think I can add too much gold to the kitchen without it looking weird. But these light fixtures have a wood-like texture to them. I'm not sure how gold the vine parts are gonna look. If that's gold, it's gotta be like a champagne gold, like a nice soft, subtle, or that's painted wood. But I think it's painted. It's really tough to say. Either way, I'm sure it's fine, which is why I got it without knowing for sure. But I just thought that was a great neutral option for above the island, and it just adds personality to it, you know? These are fun light fixtures. I'm so excited. I'm so tempted to just go buy some paint right now, but I need to chill. I need to chill, because that'll be the first step, painting everything. Just the paint alone and the light fixtures is going to completely change that space. Obviously, I need some wall art and stuff too. It needs possibly some curtains. There's not a lot of light in there, so the curtains would be purely decorative. And there's a silver curtain rod in there. I might swap it out for a gold. Oh, and one way to brighten up the space would be a light colored rug, but I just don't want a rug under the dining room table. It's just so annoying. Your chair does not slide. It's just a bad time. But yeah, this is a great start. I feel good finally just going for some stuff, because I've been thinking about that dining room for so long. It's been on my mind. And of course, some other areas of the house. There's a lot yet to be decorated. Okay, I have to insert some clips here. It's Monday, and some of the lights were just delivered. It's a dark and dreary day. It's really rainy out. But on the bright side, I've got the light fixtures. Now, I won't be able to put these up until I have help. But we can look at them. Oh, okay. I think I have to assemble it. Let's just take a peek though. I don't have time to build it all now, but we'll see. Oh. That's the top part of the chandelier. And is a painted wood texture. It's hard to tell in the photo, was it gold or was it painted wood, but I thought it was a painted wood texture, and it is. I'm not gonna pull the whole base out, so let's just get a little close up. Leafy, crystally. Wow. Wow. Now, hopefully this is okay. The delivery person marked it as damaged because of the moisture, she said. But I'm sure it's all fine as long as it's not broken. I'm sure the moisture doesn't matter. Oh, that is a lot of moisture. Now here's the flush mount. Wow. I just feel like I hit the jackpot with these things. Oh my gosh, this is so to my taste. And it's gonna kind of match the vibes. This one's not going in here, but the pendants will be going here. So I'm gonna put one of these just right over here in that spot, and then the chandelier is going in here, and then the other one is gonna go up there. Now next, I need to set this sucker up. I unboxed it yesterday and I plugged in my microphone, but I haven't done anything else. So this is an interface that just converts this kind of plug into a USB, but also this should boost the sound because mics like this, they're very quiet, and I got a cloud lifter for it, which is this device that makes it louder. And I don't know why, but it causes so much noise interference where the audio coming through sounds like buzzy and staticky. And so I just don't use the cloud lifter and I just boost the gain in OBS, which is my recording software, but then I can't use that mic for anything else. Like if it was a Zoom meeting or something, I would use my little clip-on mics because that one's too quiet. Or like a Discord call with friends, I can't use that mic. And so I was like, you know what? Let's try this thing. Plus it's got a little mute button on it I can easily mute. And it's got some software to go along with it where I can control more things. So I'm gonna install the software, check all that, and just get all my settings ready for tomorrow's live stream. That's why I need to do this now, because I need the microphone for tomorrow. Okay, I got my audio volume stuff figured out, but this software, do I really need this? I maybe have to research about it, because you can add different audio levels and tweak them, like my game volume versus like web browser. That does sound convenient, but I'm not going to have room to have this window open while I'm live streaming, so I don't know. Maybe I'll play with it another day. At least for now, the mic is working. And in my live streaming software, my gain is set to 0. It was at 22 before. And then this volume knob, I have it at about 3 o'clock. And I got my mute button on the back. Oh, yay. And I was testing speaking quietly versus a little louder, and I feel like it's regulating the volume a lot better. It just sounds good, even better than before, so yay. It's already 5:30. Where has the day gone? I should go eat supper. Leftover lasagna. I'm feeling a lot more energetic now, though, if you can't tell. A little doodling, a little retail therapy, an energy drink, the trifecta. Okay, I've eaten my lasagna. I'm back down here. I'm trying to kill some time until Big Brother airs. I don't watch Big Brother, but I've been debating whether or not to start watching, and then Jacob was trying to rope people in to watch. So I was like, okay, I'm in. So that's not until 9. So I have some time to kill. I was gonna come down here and just kind of like tidy, start putting things away, maybe quality checking some product, but I looked out front and there was a delivery. Now I was so torn about what color to get here because I wanted a light ash brown, and there is a light ash brown by Wella, but I chose the medium blonde because it's a smoky ash blonde. Because like the ashier it is, it means it's more gray. And I guess smoky ash just means even more gray. So that's why I went with this, because it's even ashier. Because a lot of, like if you look at reviews for a lot of ash dye, it goes a little on the warm side and I don't want warmth. But is medium blonde too light? Like when I did this here, this was a dark ash blonde. Not real ashy at all, is it? And this is medium, so it's going to be even lighter. Oh. But you know what? Let's just do it. Dyeing hair, a Baylee J classic. I don't have teal or pink hair anymore, but we can still partake in the dyeing process. So yeah, I got the developer and the dye. Let's go upstairs and do it now. Why not? First things first, I need to change. We need all the before shots of the hair. Also jewelry off. Oh, I was not recording that. I was just mixing a little bit just for a test strand. But the scale is not super accurate. It jumps between half grams, and then when I was putting in the actual dye, it wasn't registering the weight at all. So it's really just an eyeball. I'm not usually a test strand kind of person, but with the henna, I'm a little scared. Didn't really need to get this front piece wrapped up in this. Okay. Make sure to get to the roots so we know what the root's gonna look like. Okay. Yeah, sure. Nothing bad happened. I'm trying to see if it neutralized any of the orange. It looked like it when I saw just the strand. It's kind of all blending in now. It's harder to tell. But yeah, my hair didn't melt off. It didn't turn a weird color. So I think we're good to go and do the whole head. Okay, it's in. I only needed 1 tube of color. I thought I would maybe need 1.5, but I got it all in. My roots are already turning blonde. Help. And now we wait again. I want to go fold some laundry, so I gotta make sure I'm not too dirty. I don't want to transfer dye onto the clothes. The laundry's folded. I realized I did not set the timer for the hair, but luckily there's a timestamp on my last vlog clip. It said 7:18. Wait, 7:18. Maybe it has the wrong time zone. It's 8:39 right now. Big Brother starts in 20 minutes. Basically, I need to leave it in for 10 more minutes, and then I'll have 10 minutes to rinse it out and get out of the shower to go watch. And here's the results. It's the next morning. It's not that different from what it was before, but that's kind of the point. Although I feel like this neutralized the reds a lot better than the box dye I was using. I'm loving how brown it looks. I'll make sure to put this clip without any color correction because usually I make the colors warmer in my vlogs. I boost the reds and have this additional filter on top to make it just warm and pretty. But I'll turn that off for this because my hair always looks more red in the vlogs than it actually is. So pretty. So I have 1 more tube of this, so I will be using the same color next time I dye my hair when I need a root touch up. But then after that, it's like, do I stick with it? Do I go with the ash brown? I don't know, we'll see. This didn't lift my hair too much, which I like. It is lighter than my natural color, but not by too much. Swing, swing, swing. And it did a good job covering my grays as far as I can tell for now. Because the box dye I used did not cover them, so I was looking for something else. Okay, well, I guess that is it. It's Friday, it's my game stream day, so I'm gonna finish Outlast 2 and then on to something else, whether that's Night Rain, Fall Guys, we'll see. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And the second I pulled them out of the packaging, I was like, I think these are scrubs. I'm by the door because I'm giving the babes some outside time. I gotta open up the catio for you. Yeah, it's a lovely day. It's supposed to be over 30 degrees. It was already 23 when I